here that I just won't have time for. But I have a lot of things up here where I would talk about some of the ways, and I would typically do every day some kind or maybe 2 different types of demonstrations that connect with the topics or make the students think. And so like for kinetics, I've got this right here. This is not Larry Peck's creation, but he's the one that really promoted it. I've got 2 rusty metal spheres, one with aluminum foil. And you're getting the thermite reaction with the iron oxide and the aluminum. And so if you're in thermochemistry, you can talk about that. You can talk about how it is so exothermic that that's the process that they use to work on the railroad ties, okay? But once again, little connections. You guys have seen these, haven't you? Have you seen the big one?
No.
And I use this for orientation and collision theory and stuff like that, but I've got all kinds of things up here. But I'm not going to do this because of time, but I've got Rupert's pearls up here. These are pieces of glass. You've taken glass tubing, melted it in an intense flame, and dropped it in the water, and you're going to get a tear that you can pound the outside with a hammer and it ain't going to break. But if you put it in a baggie and it has a little tip, if you break off the tip, it's going to shatter. A lot of people have seen this, but this is one that not a lot of people have seen. Let me go over here. Can you see it? It's just a little glass bottle. And I'm sorry for you people over here, but is that a strong bottle? I've seen this before. I'm not going to do it just because of proximity and stuff, but I've seen them take this before and they can just about pound a nail into a board with this. It is so sturdy. Or is it? Was the outside sturdy?
No.
Yeah. Little baggie. And I'm going to get a special magical crystal. Ooh, you ever heard of the word skepticism? And I've got this bottle right in here, and I don't want to demonstrate it over there. I'm sorry it's so small, but they just don't make these bigger. And so can you see the whole bottle? Some of you in the back, I'm sorry, but watch what happens when I take this magic crystal that focuses psychic energy. Ooh, can you feel the psychic energy? Watch what happens when I drop it in there.
What?
It shattered. Did you see it? It shattered just like that, didn't it? You see how the power of psychic energy? Don't you wish you could do that with some of your students, okay? Direct psychic energy? This is fairly rare. This is called a Bologna bottle. And what it is like a Rupert's Tear bottle, a drop, but this is a bottle that's been blown, and then they immerse it in water, and so the outside versus the inside is going to cool at a different rate. The outside has annealed such that it's just very, very sturdy. I could pound a hammer. I could put a board and pound it right here with the hammer and nothing would happen. But the tiniest little fracture inside, where it's a lot less sturdy, shatters it immediately because it's a lot more stress there. So I could talk about the formation of this. You could talk about amorphous substances with glass. But I like to try to show a lot of the different disciplines out there that students can go into, and one of them is material science. And so this might be something where you can have some interest in material science, okay? And so this is a Bologna bottle, and I've got that up here if you want to look, okay?